Hey guys, what's up? Alex here, or Alex Pryor, and we are here with something a little bit odd. I didn't know I was going to be making this so soon, this type of video, but I kind of needed to. I was actually going to be working on something else, but some things kind of popped up where I feel like this type of video was important to make. So this is going to be kind of like a house cleaning type of video where I'm just going to say different things that I need to get out there to everyone, where I can't make a standard video to just tell people, because if I try to incorporate it in a video, I think people wouldn't really give a shit about it. The very first thing that I need to get over with, and I'll probably announce it again at the end just so it's doubly said, I have a Discord group now that anyone can join. It's for fans and friends and everything, so anyone can talk. There's different chats in it, and I will hop on from time to time, especially in the chats, just to screw around and talk to people. I love communicating with you guys, so if you guys ever want to talk to me, there's the best opportunity is to get on this Discord. The link for it will be in the description below. If you don't know what Discord is, it's kind of like Skype. I think of it more of as like it's more meant for the big community of people talking than the individual interaction like Skype. So that's what it is. Discord's free, so you can go download it. Just look it up on Google Discord. And then I'll put the link for anyone to join in the description below. There's mods and stuff, so don't think you can get away with everything, but you're pretty safe to get away with a lot of stuff. I am just the worst person in the world. So now that we got that over the way, a big topic that I think everyone that's probably going to watch this video probably knows about it or has heard some situation about it, and that's the issues with content creators making money off YouTube now. So as long as I've been on YouTube, so I started making content on a channel a long time ago. I'm not naming any names of like channels and stuff, so not even the one I was in a long time ago. I was in a group channel before I started Alex for Hire back in it might have been 2010 or 2011. It was one of those years I started making videos very constantly. It was one of the reasons I ended up leaving that to come to this one, because I was the person probably making the most amount of videos at the time, and I just thought, why not just do it myself? But ever since that point, we'll just say 2011 to 2017, in the early days, it wasn't known to everyone how people were able to constantly make videos so frequently, and it became aware, I'd say in the past 2 to 3 years, I'd say is where it started getting more on the popular side, where everyone just kind of figured it out, and that was the fact that the ads in front of videos were paying the bills. That's just how it is. That's how anyone on YouTube makes money. You watch an ad, it supports the channel. That's why a lot of content creators say, hey, if you really support me, make sure you watch the ads. It doesn't kill you to do it. People didn't know back then, but now it's kind of came to light. And the ads weren't really filtered, so they would just go on any video that had the monetization to it, which at the time, it was only certain people could get monetization. Now, it's very easy to get monetization on a video. Now it's kind of like it doesn't matter if you have it now, because what they're doing. So honestly, if you're not in a partnership or some type of bigger program, it's kind of pointless to even try to monetize your videos, because you're not going to get jack shit out of it. You post a video, and depending on the partnership or the time of year and blah blah blah, you have CPM, which determines how much money you make per video. Everyone's been freaking out recently because they notice that it doesn't seem to match up like what they should be getting. So they get a certain amount of views, knowing what they normally would get around this time, and compare it to what they're actually getting, and it's a fraction. For me, I freaked out the other day. I was actually going out getting lunch when I found out, and I actually called John on the phone, and I was freaking out. I was like, hey, I'm comparing my views from last month, and it was only off by maybe a couple thousand views, and the month's not even over yet, and my earnings it was less than half. So I'm sitting there like, what the hell's going on? I need to figure this out. So now I know I'm not the first person talking about this on YouTube at all, but what's been happening is there was an issue that I think it was, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure the Wall Street Journal stated something about, well, there's ads on these really bad type of videos that have violence or bad language or just terroristic stuff. It was just weird stuff that I've never seen on YouTube personally. They were saying like there's different ads. So a bunch of these main advertisers that were putting their money into it just ran, which as a company it makes sense. You don't want to be associated with people like that. But, and this is the big but, there was no control over it. Now YouTube's put in a system to control it. The problem is the system is a failure right now. They just started. I don't know how soon ago or long ago they started. It's been recent and they failed. I have right here a little message that YouTube has sent out. If you're seeing fluctuations in your revenue over the next few weeks, it may be because we're still fine-tuning our ad system to address these concerns. While this can be unsettling, we're working as fast as we can to improve our systems so that advertisers feel more confident in our platform and revenue continues to flow to creators over the long term. Pretty much what they're saying is they're trying to throw all this shit into the wind and hoping the ads come back. I don't think anyone was associating these companies with, terrorism or these companies with suicide or blah, 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 blah. So now what YouTube's done is they've got these people that have to review every video. And that sounds ridiculous because it is fucking ridiculous. And they've stated that they don't watch the entire videos. They watch them in chunks of like 10 seconds where they like skip to different segments in the video. Somebody's watching this video right now, skipping in within every so often to see if this video is fine for an ad we put in. And if I randomly say the word fuck, they can just hear it and say, oh, this isn't good for an ad, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to stop saying fuck. I'm not going to stop saying fuck, piss, shit, ass, bitch, dick. I'll say anything. I have no filter. That was the whole point. YouTube was supposed to be a place where people can let off steam, have a good time, and make content for other people to watch. That's what it's been the entire time. But because of this new system, it's kind of been a failure. And the sad thing is the people that are reviewing them, the reason they're doing that is because they're in a crunch to get it over with by a certain time. So, because of that, now they have to just do X, all right, done, go to the next, because they don't want to get fired. Nobody wants to be fired from their job. But what they're doing now is because a lot of these channels are losing all the revenue they were getting, well, now it's kind of killing off channels. So if you want to start a new channel right now, you are really fucked. To try to grow now, it's terrible. Now, for me personally, I was never making a lot of money off it. It was a good amount that was helping me out. I get paid on the 10th every month, and it really helps me out because I'm in college and I do have a job when I'm in the summer and the winter, and sometimes throughout the semesters I'll work. But when it comes to when I'm actually in college, I'm usually losing all my money, and I look forward to the 10th because it helps me out. It physically helps me out every month. Now, because of this, I am at a loss, and I'm kind of just sitting here like, well, I can't put the time into doing this because I have to now conserve my money. I can't buy this game, or this game to make videos for because I need to conserve my money. And I can't update any equipment. People want me to do face cam again. I can't do it. I don't have the money to go out there and buy a new face cam. I just don't. I'm sorry. I love to be able to maybe do some of the things you guys wish for, but I can't do it anymore because it's just not happening. So that's another bit And I know personally for me, I would have grown at a faster pace if it wasn't for the fact that between the months of around September to beginning of February, I was very absent. And the reasons for that were because of my medical issues I was going through, and I was at a loss creatively. I don't know the right words. I'm just gonna make up fucking words right now, but I was at a loss because I felt like some of the things I was doing, I was loving to do. They weren't getting as many views as the stuff that I didn't like to do that were getting way more views, which is a huge struggle because I've talked to many people that, you know, actually do it for a living, and they're like, yeah, well, kind of, you just got to bite the bullet and do the things that you don't want to do. I was never like that. I always wanted to do the things I wanted to do when it came to my creations on here, but I feel like now I kind of have to bite the bullet, and you know, I don't want to start making things I don't want to do, but I might have to, or I'm just going to be trying to just push out as much content as possible. That's the only way I can grow at this point, because I was furious not too long ago. One of the videos that is on my channel that generated me a lot of my money that I've been making now is making close to nothing. It would be to say, well, it's been a long time since it's been out, you know, it loses views. You'd think that, but actually as time goes on, they would gain views, so you're actually making more money. Now, I know it's not going to be as much as before when there was a big growth of it, but it's kind of ridiculous to see it going from, I don't know, say, I'm just going to throw these numbers out of my ass. Like, say, instead of making $1 every day from a video to going and making 10 cents every day is very extreme and changes the game completely. I kind of rambled on this. It's something that a lot of people are talking about. I think it started yesterday. A lot of people talking about it, and it's probably going to go on for like the next week. Who knows? There's not much you could say about it until it's fixed. A lot of people are pissed off, as am I. I'm trying to live stream again on the channel. I hate to say that. I never thought I wanted to be a live streamer just for the fact that I liked the editing. I thought editing was more fun. I can be more creative in editing. But for now, because I need to make more content, I will be streaming more. It actually does help the channel. So I really hope you guys show up to those. I tend to do them like out of whim, but I might do a schedule of doing them so I can do them more frequently. So if you guys have an idea of when I should do them, give me a time frame. I'm on Eastern time, so if you can give me a time frame or a day that you think I should constantly do them, that'd be great. Any suggestions on what I can do, be great. I'd love to hear from any one of you. As I want to say again, if you guys ever want to talk or just hang out or be stupid with me, my Discord will be in the link below. I hope to see you guys there. Yeah, so I hate to be all serious and all, but I have to be. And I didn't even say a lot of things I wanted to say, but I don't want this to be too long. So now I got to figure out a game to play in the background. So this isn't just audio. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!